Hey guys, Spoonie here, and I'm back with another Gamerscore milestone video for the Xbox system. I did one about 6 months ago for the 550,000, and I've decided I'm just going to do updates every 50k or so. So the achievement I got to hit the 550 was off of the game YouTuber's Life Oh My God Edition. Just because I know some people put a lot of time into these milestones. They want to live stream it or whatever. I didn't really care. I always want to pick something kind of dumb. So that's uh, the last game that was in the previous video. So moving on, we got Wasteland 3. This I just played briefly for Game Pass Quest to earn some points. Space Jam: A New Legacy, the game. This was a free game. It's very obviously free, although looking into it, as I understand it, it was designed by two guys who won some kind of contest to design a Space Jam game. My wife made fun of me a lot every time she saw me playing this game. Like, even she knew it was bad. Okay, we got Bullet Beat, Castle of No Escape 2. These are games that I don't know what the limit is, every 6 months, about twice a year, that they're allowed to release free title updates, and they've been adding on 1000G updates, so that obviously they'll sell more copies to people who are interested in that kind of thing. Dishonored, I think that was for Game Pass Quest, but obviously, as you can see, I don't have the completion on it. I finished the game on 360. It would be cool to get back to this, but too many games. As Divine Hearts 2, that was a Games with Gold game, I believe. I was at a little streak there where I wanted to go back and sort of check out all the Games with Gold I've been accumulating over the years. This is one of those RPGs where if you don't touch it for a while, you kind of forget what's going on, and I started it up and I had no idea where I was or what I was supposed to be doing, so that didn't last too long. Fable 2, another Game Pass thing, completed this years ago. Soma, that was a game I picked up myself. Fun little creepy walking simulator by the same team that did the Amnesia series, I believe. You can play this with enemies turned on or off. I played with turned off just because I wanted the story, but apparently it doesn't make too much difference. Simulacra, whatever you want to call this game, it is not that great. I think the idea is you find somebody's phone and you're trying to figure out what's going on, and then somebody may be kidnapped, or it looks like something you could probably use a guide to get through, and I might just do that to get the 1,000 and then never play this again. Killer is Dead, backwards compatible, obviously. Did not like the game. I'm not ashamed to admit I could not get past, I think it was the third stage, or maybe the second stage. It's just not, the game didn't have enough hook to make me want to actually keep playing to get good. Little Tree Adventures, yeah, I'm not that ashamed. It was 79 cents or something. So yeah, it was enjoyable enough for $1 on sale. Idle Champions, free to play Idle Clicker. Finally got the full completion on that. Feels pretty good. Dark Grim Mariopolis, Castle of No Escape, and Butterfly. These are more Zydelon games that get free title updates, so just going through collecting them just to get keep the 100% completion. Dead Rising was something that I did play on the 360. I was bored, wanted to check out the Xbox One version. Pretty fun. I played through, got most of the achievements. I know that with the Series S, Series X now that you can do the quick resume. Doing that, with a 7-day survivor should be a lot easier. Celeste, that was Games with Gold, although I believe it's on Game Pass as well. You can turn on assists to kind of walk through the game, which I did. I know people say you're supposed to play through it to experience the true game, but you know what? Play it the way you want. Um, I didn't find the story especially moving or interesting, but that's just me. Biohazard 7, Resident Evil, grotesque version. So I found out that if you change your region on your console to different countries, you can access the Game Pass games that have titles that stack there. Japan has this grotesque version because the censorship laws in Japan have something to do with mutilating bodies or something like that. So in the game, like when you're supposed to get your hand cut off, it doesn't really get cut off. And they change all the blood to some kind of black whatever. So they tried to tame it. It's tamer than the rest of the world's version of the game. It was fun to play through a second time. Did the full 1,000. The Madhouse run was really fun. And tried to play that free DLC, Not a Hero, but did not care for it. Battlefield 4. When they first revealed the 2042 trailer, Battlefield 4 servers kind of blew up with activity. So, of course, signed on to playing some games. Think I ended up finishing the full retail 1,000 on this, so the rest of those points are from DLC. In-ops, free-to-play game, don't really understand the point or enjoy playing it, but it was an easy 700 points. Fallout 4, a game I struggle to actually start. Game Pass Quest, Control was a fun game. Maybe I'll grab the Ultimate version again and get the DLC and then the stack. Hydrophobia is a game I've had for a while. Finally tried to play it. It definitely felt dated. Katamari Damacy Reroll. I don't really care for the games that much, but it's enjoyable to just kind of chill out with. Darksiders 2 Definitive. Again, I played the 360 version of this. On this one, I started off on the hardest setting, and I got, I think, towards the second temple or whatever, and I got to a crappy save point, and I don't really want to scale the difficulty down to beat the boss that I'm facing, but at the same time, I don't want to restart, so I just stopped playing. This is called The Evil Within, but in Japan, it's Psycho Break. Again, it's another, change the region to Japan, you can play their titles. I just wanted the idea of a game on my card that had all Japanese characters for the title. 12 minutes is easily the worst game I played in 2021. It's I don't know. It was, no. Mass Effect 2, Japanese. Again, Game Pass, Ascent, Game Pass, game is busted. You can't really get a lot of the later achievements. I understand they've patched something recently, but I've lost interest. Asphalt 9 Legends, that was a free-to-play game I claimed on mobile. I just gave it a shot here to see what it was like on console, and it's definitely a mobile title. Blaze and the Monster Machines. This was a game that was accidentally made available for free on the Xbox store for a few days, so I claimed it. Got all the achievements except for one. It requires a 4-player local, and I do not have 4 controllers. Going under Game Pass, tried to get into it, don't really care for most roguelike games, so pass. Stacking, games with gold title, always wanted to get around to it, played it, enjoyed it. This, I don't know if I'm ever going to get to and finish. This was Game Pass Quest. This is a decent game for its age. When did this come out? 06, 07? Friday the 13th, the game. I don't want to play online. I don't like these asymmetrical multiplayer modes. But I checked the single player where it's just kind of tutorials, you playing as Jason. It was fun enough. Wreckfest, I think, was the first game I used to check out the Xbox cloud gaming. And a game like this is not really ideal for streaming unless you have a really solid connection, because you're trying to race along and then you lag for a second and then all of a sudden you're like in a pile of cars. Psychonauts 2 was a fun game, easy to 1000. As I understand it, they've added all kinds of more assists, so you can basically be invincible and get roadmaps to all the collectibles. Agents of Mayhem was fun for what it was. I appreciate the nod to the Saints Row series, and it's sad that this might be kind of last of the the real Saints Row that we see for a while, because that new reboot seems to be doing its own thing. Okay, Battlefield open beta Xbox One. It basically was the final version of the game. Rec Room, still grinding away for some of those. I think it's like level 25 and then level 50, or it takes a while. Peggle 2 is off EA Play through Game Pass. Just wanted something relaxing to play. Forza Street is a game I'm very close to finishing. Need one more achievement. At some point, the game became really buggy, and I just haven't gone back. I know, or I'm sure they've patched it since then. And they announced recently that the servers are going offline, I think in March or April of 2022. So I might decide to grind out that last one, but I really don't care. Tuhu Luna Nights. This was a fun Metroidvania game. I enjoyed the 100% on it. Back for Blood. This is one of the few games I've played that I won't hide on my Gamerscore, because I went through so much of it single player, because I have no friends, and I didn't get a single achievement. And then I go online, because, it's Xbox, sometimes there's a delay in achievements popping or whatever. And I go online and read, like, no, you're not allowed to get them single player. Now, I understand since then they've patched it, it's different, but I've lost interest. Also, if you guys haven't seen it, there's a Kroby Cat video where he kind of shows exactly how much Valve was carrying the developer of this game, Turtle Rock, when they were making the Left 4 Dead series. Interesting stuff. Arrow is a Games with Gold title. I got it because I heard that you can unlock achievements basically for doing anything in the game. They're really quick. They can come really quick. So it's good if you want to keep that achievement streak going and get those gamer points. Ukulele, this was Game Pass. Really enjoyable platformer game. The last achievement is really tough, even if you've collected all the gold bees. Didn't bother finishing it. I'm happy with the 90%. Five Nights at Freddy's, yeah, you can cheese this on Game Pass, or at least it was. Outcast was a Games with Gold title, pretty fun to play. Didn't play the original, but it probably holds up. Echo Generation, I think this is Game Pass Quest, launch it and get an achievement or something. Dark Void is a game I tried to get into and not too interested. Killer Instinct. Now, I had loaded this game because I do have, through Games with Gold, I do have the DLC. But the problem is, when I tried to load it and I installed the DLC and everything, it said it couldn't locate it. So I just uninstalled it because I don't have time for that. The Medium was another cloud game because I wanted to see what it would be like streaming a series title on my Xbox One, and it was fine. And I don't really understand why this game was a next-gen exclusive, but maybe I'll get to experience that at some point. Shantae Half Genie Hero. This was Games with Gold title that I didn't enjoy. Made of Skur. This is a Games with Gold title that I did enjoy, but I played through it 2 or 3 times, and to me, it wasn't worth struggling to get those last couple achievements. Forza Horizon 4. This is my least favorite one from the last couple out of 2, 3, 4, 5. I like this the least, and honestly, it's the changing seasons. Forgotten City, Game Pass title, pretty easy completion, interesting, fun game, worth playthrough. Mass Effect 3, again, Game Pass title, launch it or earn an achievement or something. Pubg, I got bored and randomly decided to play it, and this is before it went free to play, and there wasn't a whole lot of activity, so I got some of the trickier achievements like kill a dude with a frying pan. Games with Gold title, decided to finish. Metal Gear Peace Walker, decided to check it out because I didn't own a Vita or whatever they're called. Didn't care for the game. Would rather have just played Metal Gear Solid 3 again. Minecraft, the Xbox One is my least played version of the game somehow. I have more time in the Android and the 360 versions. Yakuza 0 is a game that I got really lost in the all the mini games and side quests, and now I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do in the main game. I will finish it at some point. Scarlet Nexus, I did not like this game very much. Right after 12 minutes, this is probably the game I liked the least from last year. Bureau was a game I decided to check out because it did not look as strategy-based as the other XCOM series, The Enemy Within and 2 and everything like that, and I dug the setting. It was cool. I would have played a sequel. Game Pass for the points. Game Pass, honestly, the game is pretty easy, even without a guide. It's easy to get the points, and if you're on True Achievements, the ratio is pretty high on this. And I enjoyed it. Of all these kind of sort of horror walking simulator games, this one's pretty good. Escapist 2 was a Games with Gold. Game Pass Quest, Game Pass title. I wanted to check this out and have it be good. It's literally only the DLC from Borderlands 2, but with almost all the same achievements, meaning that you're trying to do stuff that you had a full, like, I don't know, 20, 30-hour games worth. You're packing it into a tiny little DLC, like getting all the mastery titles or whatever. So, yeah, I think I'm probably just going to sit at this number because I don't have it in me to grind out the rest that I already earned in another title. Lego Incredibles, we'll get back to. Enjoy these as relaxing games. Forza Horizon 5. I played it at launch and the game had some issues, so I kind of took a break from it, and I know they've since patched the things. I just haven't really gone back to it. San Andreas Definitive Edition, definitive money grab. This, as I understand, this was yet another mobile port. It just, I didn't really play it long enough to get out of Los Santos. The magic wasn't there. The games have dated too much. Deer Simulator, Game Pass game, easy enough, just got bored. Maybe I'll get the 1,000, maybe not. It's not that important. Same with Blood Roots. I got one achievement. It's the earn 1,000,000 points in a level, and I know you can do it on the first level. I come just shy, and don't really care if I get it. Pikuniku, same thing. Game Pass, don't care. Record of Lotus Spore. This one's by the Luna Knight Studio, so should be a pretty good Metroidvania. We'll get back to it. Just wanted the achievement on my gamer card. Realms of Ancient War. Was happy to see this made backwards compatible because that way I was able to finish it off. Race with Ryan, easy Game Pass. Paw Patrol, easy Game Pass. Halo Infinite, free to play, multiplayer. Got 3 achievements because there's a Game Pass quest. Transformers Battlegrounds, another game I tried out on the cloud streaming. Game seems fun, might actually download it. Dead Space Ignition. This was apparently I've never played Dead Space 2, which I find weird, but it's not on my gamer card. So I thought I'd play this crappy tie-in to it, and yeah, it's not that good. It's just like the same 3 puzzles over and over again, just with increasing difficulty. Queen's Quest V. Now this is a free-to-play game from Artifacts Mundi, and I wouldn't mind if they went this way. The games are simple enough so you don't need to pay for the hints, but you know, it's a good. You can't beat this price. Ben 10 Power Trip, that's the one they added to Game Pass. It's pretty easy. Really, you might need a guide to find some of the collectibles, because there's a couple sets that you need to find that don't appear on any of the maps you buy. Procession of Cavalry, another easy Game Pass title. Evolve, now this was given away as a Games with Gold a few years ago. The game is supposedly completely delisted from the store, but if you go on the Microsoft website, you can find it and remote install it to your system. So I thought I would do that just to earn an achievement point off of the game years after its servers have closed. Genesis Noir, Game Pass game. I saw it on People Gamer cards, so I thought, hey, this might be cool. It was an interesting little title. Don't regret playing it. Destroy All Humans. This was a game that I had recently downloaded to play, and the right bumper on my controller broke, so that made me stop playing this game because it's cut off a lot of features. Fable Anniversary, same thing, couldn't play without the RB. Marvel's Avengers, this was a game I tried streaming, really didn't enjoy it, but I hear the Guardians game is good. Halo 5, not this Guardians of the Galaxy. Halo 5 Guardians, never actually played before. Wanted to try to get through the campaign before Halo Infinite. And yeah, I don't know if it's the John Locke stuff or whatever his name is. I'm just not digging it. Kill It With Fire. Not as fun as I thought it'd be to set your house on fire to kill spiders. Shoot them with the gun. Gears 5, The Perpetual Grind. I pretty much only touch this now when they do like 4 times XP or something, when they do bonus events, because otherwise it is a grind. Same with DC Universe. The game's actually not that bad, but I just sign in once or twice a year when they give out the free character advance tokens, so it's instant achievements. Bejeweled is another entertaining time waster, as is Mahjong on Android phone, sorry. I've got 2 achievements left. They are the silver, so the 8-month medals, and the bronze, which I think is 12 months in a row of medals. So obviously it's, I think in February I'll get the silver, and then later in the year obviously the bronze. Battlefield is my game that I just can't quit. Battlefield 2042, Xbox One. I sunk a ton of hours into this version of the game. Really enjoyed it a lot. We'll say a little bit more about this title later. Energy Cycle, Xbox Series XS. Okay, so I just got a Series S, and I wanted to put on my gamer card, on the date of sort of setting it up, I wanted to put down you know, a next-gen title. So they had, I'd picked this up for free off the store a while back, knowing that I could bang this out really quick. I think I got 27 minutes for the completion on this. SpongeBob SquarePants Underpants Slam, backwards compatible sale. Warhammer 40,000, was picking this back up, and oh my god, is it a world of difference on the Series S. Everything looks better, but more importantly, the game loads fast enough to be in a playable state. Mass Effect, just starting to get into that. Matrix, was trying to check that out. It looks like just a trailer for the movie. I don't know why it's listed as a game. Smart Moves. Okay, so when I finished Smart Moves, I intentionally picked this because it got me up to $5.99. I only needed 1,000 more points. So my game that was going to put me to the 1,000 was the Innsmouth case. Unfortunately, I forgot on Friday the 13th, there's an achievement where you have to do a daily login for 13 days in a row. And I didn't realize that when I did the login, I would advance a character level and earn an achievement for that. And then I later ended up earning an achievement in Hades. So that's why my total is actually 600,090 for the Gamerscore. That's pretty much all I have to say about this. My next goal, obviously, 650 and beyond. If you guys have any comments on anything, want to make fun of me for a particular title I've played, please go ahead, let me know in the comments. And otherwise, let me know what your gamer scores are. If you got any goals for the year 2022 in gaming or beyond. And otherwise, just generally, have a good life. Thanks for watching.